Just got out of a 10-hour shift, but man, that didn't stop me from ordering this Venom in the middle of work without my boss knowing. It is a good time to be a Venom fan. And I haven't done a video like this where I just start and talked about a figure in a while. But this Venom is this is it. I'm back. I got my Dr. Pepper and I got my Venom. I'm really excited for this thing. I cannot believe that it is cheaper than Carnage. So we're gonna go over some pictures. We're gonna talk about a couple other Venoms real quick, and then there is some size comparisons so you can see just how big this guy is supposedly supposed to be compared to everything else. So let's get cracking on the Jazz Hands Venom here. And man, just this first image is beautiful. It's everything I wish that the other one was, and I get that the reason why the white symbol isn't on him, but it just looks that much better with that beautiful white symbol on it. I'm not the biggest fan of it going over his shoulders like that, but I can look past it because he's a great looking figure. So the elephant in the room is him. He's the elephant in the room. Let me get my mouse off of here. I'm not using that right now. And it's distracting off right there. So he's the elephant in the room. He's huge. He doesn't have like the over the top tentacles, and he doesn't have like the over the top weapons like the other Venom has. So if you want to keep that other Venom, that's perfectly fine. Because this guy will serve his own purpose of being a big hulking monster thing. And you can see here he's a big hulking monster thing. And in the next couple photos with both Spider-Man, you'll see just how big he is. So 53 centimeters. That is taller than Carnage by I think 10. They on a Carnage figure, Spider-Man goes about up to his chest area, like a little bit below midriff. These guys barely touch his waist. So this guy in a vacuum, he's going to make your Carnage look normal. He's going to make the Carnage look small like he's supposed to be. And that's exciting. He looks goopy. He's got the white. I don't know more you could want. I'm just so excited for this guy. I'm excited for the game, but I'm more now excited for all these figures. I'm glad that I got all three of these. I was going to pass on the Miles, but now that I've seen oopsies, don't look at that yet. All three of these together, I'm really excited. So just like the other Venoms and Carnage, he's got the happy face where he's just happy to be alive, and the tongue face. I'm assuming the tongue is detachable because there's interchangeable tongues, but there's no photo of it, just like the yelling mouth with the tongue out. And then here he is with the two Spider-Men. Man, those arms are really long. I'm not a big fan of those huge long arms. I'm just not. I can't believe they come with him and the symbiote suit, which is another one I'm very excited for. That symbiote suit, beautiful. If you're a Venom fan right now, you got two symbiote suits and three Venoms you can possibly get. It's just it's good stuff. We got plenty of Spider-Man. Spider-Man fans eating good right now, Hot Toys wise. You can just see how massive he is. And in the next photo, this was the photo that sold me. This was it. This is the first one I saw, and I was just like, I have to have this Venom. So it does look like kind of like with lightning, like the lightning-y effects that like Miles has. There will be some goopy effects that go around his arms and like his hands and his wrists. And just like the other Venom, it's not all one big piece. The arms are separate and the legs are separate, so they kind of have a little bit more range of movement without having to rip the weird whatever material they use to make this. And just in every photo, that white spider symbol is just beautiful looking. I wish it was a bit whiter. I get why it's not, but I do wish it was a bit crisper on that white, like classic Venom look. Oh, it's just there's no words that can express how excited I am for this guy. Again, you can kind of see the goopy wrist effects. He does have like some weird goopy bits on his back, and you can see the longer tongue here in the mouth. So the tongues will be movable, like detachable. I can only imagine that there'll be a big unseemly magnet in his mouth if you don't have a tongue on this mouth, like the regular Venom, which is a shame because I want him to just be yelling without a tongue. But this guy towers over Venom. like drastically. It's funny how much bigger this guy is than the current Venom we have. The current Venom, he's just probably a head taller than Spider-Man. And going back, this guy is a few heads taller than Spider-Man. So that's a more zoomed out photo so you can see. Also, Hot Toys really likes this building background here. So here's some pointy fingers again with those goop accessories on him. The tongue on the closed mouth, which is kind of cool that you can have the tongue. That is a loopy tongue. That is an insanely long tongue, and it looks so cool. I've been asking people in chats whether they're like which Venom they're most excited for, and some people just put a white logo on the Tom Hardy Venom, and some people just thought this guy is too big. I don't think he's big enough. He is just big and imposing. It looks exactly like what a like a modernized Venom should look like. It's it you can definitely see it's definitely more venomy than the current movie Venom. And I absolutely love this design. I think it looks perfect. The eyes are much better than the Venom one because it's got the more that hook at the end, which the Venom one does not have. And here you can see the Miles, which just released the like the blogger photos came out the same day that this Venom went up for pre-order. And you can kind of see, we zoom in here, you can see some mouth detail there, and it looks good. The head does definitely, it looks a little off here. The black doesn't blend in as well, but I don't think it'll be noticeable in person. Again, this guy, for how tall he is cheaper than the Deluxe Carnage, and that's probably because it came with the Venom head and bust. But like, man, I can't believe how much cheaper. Again, another photo, action shot, normal shot with the goop and the tongue sticking out. I don't know if all the tongues will be able to stick in the mouth like this, but this one definitely looks flat enough where it sticks in there. I wonder if you could get the Peacemaker tongue in there. Have him with a regular sized tongue. That would be funny. That would be funny. So here's just big hulking Venom. He's got some big thighs. He's got some very big meaty thighs to small leg ratio. It kind of looks in some of these photos he does look like his arms and legs don't look fully rendered in, like something hasn't rendered in a video game yet. But I can excuse that. It'll probably look better in person. But it kind of looks like cel shaded. It looks like a Borderlands character until you get to the middle part. Here he is with jazz hands again from that initial photo. This is, I think, like that initial, like, not initial, but like that other trailer one. That initial trailer when they showed Venom was the most exciting thing to me. There's a closer up of that action shot from earlier. You can see there's a different tongue in his mouth, so I guess you will be able to fit most of the tongues in his mouth. Because you see this one is the curly one, and that one's more straightened out. I'm assuming there's 3 tongues with this guy. Man, this is a really exciting release. Yeah, there's the weird tendril things. I'm assuming it's the same as the other Venom, where you poke out the little spots in the back and you sit those on there. All right, so there's 3 styles of tongue: long with a curl, and this thing, whatever it is. And then this is everything he comes with. So there's this Venom right now for sale, and then there's the regular Venom that you can get with the Let There Be Carnage movie, which is also great. I got the original version, which is just that one without the other accessories in the head, the extra head. That just comes with Carnage, so it doesn't matter anyway. Then there is the Thunder Toys Spider-Man 3 Venom, which is obviously everybody's favorite. That's the one everyone's going for right now, obviously. And that's exciting. So we have 3 Venoms. We have the one that we're looking at here, we have the movie one, and we have the Thunder Toys one. And then obviously, like I said earlier, we got the symbiote suit from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 to go with the Spider-Man 3 Venom, and you got the symbiote suit from this game to go with this Venom right here. And then, to top that all off, we've got the beautiful Carnage figure from Hot Toys, which I did whatchamacallit, I did a YouTube short with my showcase which is a beautiful figure. I absolutely adore that figure. And he's going to look great next to this Venom. I will not replace any Venom. There's no replacing in this collection. Things do not get replaced. Things only get moved slightly and upgraded. I don't believe in replacing figures unless it really is a drastically better figure. Like, I don't know. If I had like the Justice League blue suit Superman and then I got the in-art blue suit Superman, I'd probably throw that Justice League one away. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. We don't replace in this household. We just move them somewhere else. That's rude. So anyway, if you plan on getting this Venom, let me know because I want to know. I need to know. It's very important that you tell me. So if you're getting this Venom, let me know if you are. And if you're not, if you're getting any of the other Venoms, let me know which one you're getting as well. If you're getting any of the figures that I have on the screen right now, including this other one, which shouldn't be on the screen, but I've put on the screen anyway just to catch you off guard, let me know. And if that's the case, where do you plan on putting it? Do you plan on putting it in a do you have a Spider-Man PlayStation collection? Do you have just an overall Spider-Man collection like I do right now? Because everything's mismatched with Spider-Verse and Spider-Man PlayStation and Marvel Spider-Man, which all makes sense now because of Spider-Verse. They're all intertwined in some way. I think I've rambled on long enough. I'll let you go. I'm me and you, and I'm super excited for Venom 2. Make sure to check out my next video. Got a review on Monday. See you then.